In this video, we are gonna drive into the Hobby Lobby distribution center. I'll give you a fair warning. This is going to be a long video. We're a team truck driver, and I'm going to introduce you to Jeff. That's my co-driver, and I'm going to reverse the camera here. Oops, I did the wrong button. Hey, I'm Scott. So, if you're a truck driver and you're willing to team, you could do pretty well over here at Hobby Lobby. Just want to make one thing perfectly clear. We do not speak for Hobby Lobby. We work for Hobby Lobby. These are our personal opinions. In fact, if you work for Hobby Lobby at the distribution center and you don't like this video, or I should no, let's stay positive. If you like this video, put a payday candy bar, king sized, in our locker in our mailbox W13. And if you don't like the video, then I think what did we discuss? Two Snickers. Yeah, you can make those bite size, and that'll tell us to delete the video, and we'll move on. So anyway, for truck drivers, this is the path how we get to the terminal. It's not really important, but I figure why not? I'm not going to edit this video. This is going to be I hit the record button when we just got off a I-240 in Oklahoma City. I will pause from time to time because there's some things that are just not necessary for you to just sit there and watch. Like when we disconnect from a trailer, that takes about post trip 10 minutes. I'm not gonna sit there and just for 10 minutes while we're doing a post trip inspection. We'll pause it for that. So if you have questions and you want to talk to one of us, you can email us at the504scott@yahoo.com. That's THE504SCOTT@yahoo.com. And I'll when you email me, put your phone number in the email so I can call you back because I'm not going to put my phone number on YouTube. I already get enough spam calls. So the process is we're on our way back from the house. We go to this terminal. In fact, if you see the terminal to the right, that's one of the buildings. This is a massive, massive facility. I'm not sure if that building's ours. Actually, yeah, it is. That one, all that clay you see, that's brand new construction. That's another warehouse. That's all office space. If this wasn't spread out like a sandwich, it would be a skyscraper, probably the tallest one in Oklahoma City if I had to guess. Because it's just like all of that is Hobby Lobby. In fact, that's one of the containers. Someone's pulling a container into the yard right now. We don't go that way only because we don't we think we have a better way. It's more space to make a right-hand turn, which you'll see in a sec. So our route is 5,600 miles a week. Same route. Our backhauls out of the Northeast are a little bit different. You know, sometimes it just depends on which stores need cleanup brought back. So our first stop is Monday morning, Framingham, Massachusetts. That's the trailer we're picking up in a few minutes. And then we'll come back to Oklahoma City with either an empty trailer, store cleanup, or a backhaul. And because you don't want to come back empty, especially if it's bad weather. So our second store is actually two of them. It's the two Mardells in Little Rock, Arkansas. Sometimes we have a B load that'll go to the Hobby Lobby that's next door, about maybe once or twice a month. We'll bring, and then we'll go back to Oklahoma City again, and then we'll grab our store that brings us to Covington, Louisiana store, and then from there we go home, and then the whole week starts all over again. And that's 5,600 miles, and miraculously we do it in just a matter of days. 5 days, I'd say. 5 days? Yeah. at that traffic light is where we're going to take a right at. See what he's doing right now is he's going to put a sign in the window when we get to the terminal, and that tells the guard shack or the gate if it's store cleanup, which is anything that they want to send back to Oklahoma City. They reused they reuse boxes. Like what hobby? I'll get to that in a minute. But you see all of that to the left? See, that's the side that says empty. That's all Hobby Lobby offices. That's all. I think that's the finance building. So all of that, all the eye can see, it's all Hobby Lobby. This place is pretty impressive, pretty massive. Now, if there's no one behind us, sometimes I'll get out and I'll sign out for the trailer we're about to pick up. Otherwise, he's got the sign in the window, and then by doing that, they'll tell us where to put that trailer via flash card. But there is no one behind me, so I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna go sign for the paperwork.
Hey, remember we're going to the red line.
All right. Trailer 185 is going to be our trailer. Yeah, 185. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. 845. You're right. I don't know why I keep looking at the wrong spot. But yeah, HLT 845. Now, I don't know what these buildings are. I've never really taken a tour of the facility. But look at all of that. That's just two. And because our store is what they call a 2-day store, because it takes 2 days to get there, they load our trailers a little bit differently than the rest of them. So they move it over here. So one of these is the trailer we'll be hooking up to later. 8:45. There it is, right there. Yeah, we'll be back. So normally when we come back, we would drop our trailer somewhere right there, like you're seeing on the screen. That's A, B, C, D, all the way down, and he would have given us a flash card telling us where to put it. But we need them to take a look at this trailer for a little bit because it's using a little bit too much air. So we're gonna bring this to the maintenance line, deadline, I guess they call it. Yeah, yeah. Go to the ticket right before the containers. The reason why this place is so big is because there's only one. Where like Walmart's got distribution centers all over the country, Hobby Lobby has one. Everything comes from this spot. So to give you an idea of how big it is, when we make this right, you'll see a bunch of yard dogs, and every one of these suckers get used on a daily basis, well, except on the weekend. They try to give as many people off on the weekends as possible. We're the lucky ones at work. Looks like a beehive when they're all running. And you see, these are where all of the trailers that need a little bit of work. We'll just back it in right here. And then we'll do an inspection to see if there's anything else that we need to report. See the little red ticket. That's one of the good things about this company is they will work. They will keep the equipment in good shape. So I'm going to pause the video for now so he can back in, and I'll be back. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is show you a little bit of the process of what it's like when we have to drop off a trailer that needs a little bit of repair, some love. So he's gonna grab some paperwork. It's called a DVIR, and then he'll write down what we believe is wrong with it, which is using too much air. And then I'm gonna go back there and show you how much store cleanup there is back there. Gonna hit it. You got everything? So one of the things that Hobby Lobby does is they recycle pretty much everything. Like, I left the key. Hang on, I gotta pause it. Okay, I'm back. I got every trailer we put a little padlock on the back. But let me keep the lock. Not gonna leave it, but I do want to open up the trailer so you can see. This is all store cleanup. This is a 53-foot trailer, and it is stacked all the way from the nose to here with boxes to be reused. So they don't tell people about that. I think if you're If you're into recycling, it's a pretty amazing task that they do. And this comes from, I mean, they do this with all those stores. This is not going to go to a trash bin. What you say about this trailer right here? This is the trailer HLT 138.
Yeah, I went this brand new. Looks like it's marked. Put my little
Okay, it left this little
signature
mark on
on
it.
here.
Yeah,
Just so I
well,
would know.
a little.
The
It's not every day you pick up a brand new trailer.
first one I ever pulled.
I don't think it's been used in a load yet. Looks like it's about to. Okay, I'm back to pause. So Hobby Lobby's probably got an easy a thousand, uh, a thousand trailers, and to only see, let me just reverse this, and to only see two here, and we're in the one we have, and then a brand new one that's just not ready for the road yet. That's pretty doggone amazing, if you ask me. I mean, that takes a Herculean effort to keep all these trailers running. That's the repair bay for the trailers, and the other half is for the tractors when if something happens. And these are all of your spare trucks, and some of those are like I don't know why there's three box trucks over there, but I don't really know why they're there. But anyway, that's where you'd go when we have to do a PM. Instead of us sitting here waiting for our truck to be ready, what they'll do is they'll put us in one of those spares. So while they're working on the oil change and everything that's necessary to keep these trucks in tip-top shape, our route continues. We'll just get in a spare and come back and hop back into this truck. Okay, I'm gonna hit pause. All right, we are back. We just did our post trip, filled out the paperwork for the shop gets the yellow, right? And then we'll bring this to our mailbox. Right now, we're on our way to the shop to drop off the paperwork.
Whenever you show up.
Wait, let me put my seatbelt on.
Can't believe we want to go say trailer.
It is kind of funny though. You would think Hobby Lobby would tell people, "Hey, look, we recycle everything." You know, if a box can't be reused, they still don't throw it away. They put it in like this bale, this big giant cube of cardboard, and that's done at a store level. And I guess somebody comes and picks them up from time to time. I think it's the next hole.
You recording that?
Right here is good, and I'll go drop it off.
Get some bad hands.
Maintenance gets the yellow. Right. Yep.
Bad hands.
I got the mother load. Okay, so now where we're going is, want to do the fuel on the way up? Yeah, I guess we can get the fuel on the way out. So we'll go to hit the mailbox. I'll show you that. We'll drop off the paperwork in a box. They've nicknamed the coffin because it looks like a coffin, I guess. Now, normally during the week, see these numbered parking spots? Those are the so-called lines. And I'll give you an example. Because we have a two-day store, they need this space because it takes too long for us to get to it. So our trailer's parked what they call row 3000, but everybody else is going to be over here. And it's usually the same parking spot, the same line. Like Covington would be 134, and that would be sitting there for us to pick up on Wednesday because it delivers Thursday morning. This is how many people are off. Look at that. These are all teams that are off on weekends. Everybody else is out here driving. Yes, you saw a Freightliner. That's a very rare sight. There's not very many of them. I'd say maybe 5% of the fleet is Freightliners. Everything else is Volvo. And that right there is the fuel bay, the tire bay on the left, and all the way to the right is the 3 wash bays. They're not busy. I'm not even sure they're open on the weekend as far as the wash bay goes. But the touchless is. We could always go through that as long as it's not, you know, freezing temperatures, then they'll close it. This is the other half of the fleet. You know, I never really looked at it this way before. Just didn't realize how many trucks we had. I'm saying we. I'm not. I'm not speaking for Hobby Lobby. I'm speaking from my own personal opinion. Myself. I don't want to get in trouble. And that's the dispatch office. One of the benefits of driving on a Saturday, coming in on a Saturday like we do, working on weekends, is it's like a ghost town in there. Very few of us. You got the paperwork already filled? I can drop it off. Okay. So he's about to fill fill up the paperwork, which is like one little sheet that after each store, and then we just drop it off. So I'll press pause and I'll bring you inside. Okay. While Jeff is filling out the paperwork, I am going to go drop this off and then pick up our paperwork for our Framingham, Massachusetts store. Hey there. Thank you. This is our waiting area during the daytime. This is pretty busy, but it's like a ghost town. Oh, hi there. This is the little workout room. Pretty cool. While I'm here, this stays on the Weather Channel or Mitch West Weather. That you can watch regular TV on, but they do not want you changing the channel. So do not put this on Cartoon Network. Not that I've ever done that. Oh, and this is what we've named the coffin. And we put this there. This is the break room. Shh. It's like a library. The snacks are sleeping. On my way to our mailbox to pick up our Framingham paperwork. There's extended coverage dispatch at night, but not on a Saturday. There is a number to call, but it's like an emergency situation. They put the new warehouse construction photos there. It'll play during the week. Each one of these mailboxes is for a team, and ours is W13. Is it too soon for a payday bar? Let's see. Everything looks good. No surprises. See where it says store cleanup? Ooh, maybe not. We're picking up a trailer full of recycled boxes. See, if I was in charge of Hobby Lobby, I'd tell the world about that. It probably, I don't know, maybe everybody recycles their boxes like we do, or they do, I should say. And that's where all of the showers are located in the restrooms. That whole area, pretty nice, pretty plush. But we got a dog over there. Yep, you can bring your dogs. You want to come work here? Bring your dogs. Framingham cleanup. Yeah, they must have had several loads throughout the week. Yeah, I just said on the recording that if I was in charge of Hobby Lobby, I would let people know. I mean, that's a pretty big deal to recycle that much. And what they don't use when a box finally can't be reused, they'll put it in a bale, you know. All right, I'm gonna hit pause because this is already 31 minutes long.
So you got coverage in on there too?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I'm not. You don't need to put it on. So while I'm waiting for Jeff to come out of that office, I want to give you a tour of our truck. Oh, by the way, that's Leroy. It's a good dog. And then so we have our hooks because I don't have enough sunglasses, and microwave. We don't we don't really use upstairs because one of us is either driving or sleeping, one of the two. As our fridge, emergency A1 because you never know. Okay, well, you've seen the tiny home. It's a Volvo. So right off the top of my head, some of the benefits to being here. Really good 401k. I mean, things change, so I think they match 100% up to a certain point, and then 50% up to another point, and then you could just add whatever you want until you're legally maxed out. Um, let's see if I can think of any. To my knowledge, when whatever, well, according to the recruiting website, everything that they say on there is pretty accurate. I don't really have anything negative to say. The equipment's top notch. I think we're at almost, we pretty much have a new truck. Pretty much have a new truck, but we've already got almost 200,000 miles on it already. Let's see that. So what we're about to do is when he comes out, the next thing we're going to do is go to the fuel bay. What they're going to do is they're going to open up the hood. Well, they'll open up the hood for us after we unlatch it. They'll fuel us up. We don't even get out. They'll check our tires. They'll kind of do like a pre-trip inspection. So not only do we do a post and pre-trip inspection, so will they. So the more eyes on this truck, the better. And then from there, we may or may not go to the touchless car wash because the regular truck wash, where there's a crew inside that washes truck after truck after truck, they're not here on Saturday. So we can go through the touchless, and it's better than nothing, you know. And then after the truck wash, we will go hook up to our trailer for Framingham, and then we'll head to the gate. And I'll stop recording when we get there. So just for curiosity, if anybody wants me to record the entire process without pausing, let me know in the comments. I'll uh, I'll hit record at a right before we go into the terminal, and hit it on the way out. Then you'll get an idea of how long it takes to come in, do what you got to do, and leave. And I want to say it's about an hour because it's the same thing every time you come here. So you get pretty good at it, especially once you know where everything is at, because it's a pretty big place. I guess you noticed a day cabber just passed. There's very few of those. Remember earlier when I was talking about backhauls? For instance, when I used to have the Du Bois, Pennsylvania store, on our way back, we would stop in Zanesville and pick up Purina dog food. This way, we're not going back to the terminal empty, you know. Going back there anyway, why waste the fuel? So we would bring these backhauls back to the Oklahoma City terminal. That we would do that at the gate, and we would bring in the bills, and they would tell us exactly verbally where to park the trailer, and then a day cabber would pick that trailer up and actually make delivery wherever in Oklahoma City or in the area that it was going. So it's pretty efficient.
So they just came out.
Yeah, they probably did touch it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get fuel first, and then after that we like to do the truck wash just in case they spill fuel on our catwalk. You know, that's why we do the wash bay last. If they're not washing it for us, we'll do the touchless. And looking at the truck that's next to us, looks like they went through the touchless because it's not completely perfect. Yeah, I still see some bugs on his grill, so he went through the touchless. It's better than nothing. So we're gonna go into one of those bays. I think he's decided on one. Yeah, they like you to blow the horn a little bit whenever you go in, roll in. They all come out like worker bees. These guys are pretty fast. It's like a pit crew. Yeah, I wanted to go ask him if it was okay that
All of them's gonna end up in it.
yeah, well, he caught his face when he was cleaning the windshield. I wanted to go ask him if it was okay.
All right.
What did he say?
Fuel filter.
Okay,
Bay 25.
so they just told us we need a fuel filter to go to bay 25. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit pause because this is like an 8-minute process typically. So I'll be back. Now we're going to maintenance bay 25 for an oil filter. I'm sorry, what?
Fuel filter.
Yeah, fuel filter. My bad. And then we'll come back if Jeff feels like it, and we'll hit one of those wash bays. The one to the left is closed. That's the one where they'll do it. That right, that one looks closed too. I saw.
Only the
I'll have to ask when we come back. I saw a cone in the middle.
probably just doing
They're probably down the one bay.
daycare.
Yeah. This is the other side. This is where the employees park. And during the week, all of that is full. But obviously, everybody's home. A lot of drivers live in Oklahoma City. So I would suggest give me a call, shoot me an email, the 504scott@yahoo.com, or call Sandy or Stacy in recruiting here at Hobby Lobby and just ask them if they're hiring in your area. Because they, you know, as long as there's a Hobby Lobby within, what is it, an hour of your house that doesn't have a team on it already, and they could, that's how you get home.
If you
Like my,
call, mention us.
yeah, well, you definitely mentioned us. There's a pretty good referral program going on.
Truck 22.
Truck 22, Scott and Jeff. Okay, I'm gonna hit pause because I don't know if these guys like being recorded. Okay, so we are at Bay 25, and I don't want to catch their faces or anything because I haven't asked them yet. That's how, I mean, they're instantly on us. There is no, oh, you have to wait hours. Because if they can't get on you and get you out of the off the property, off the terminal quickly, then they're gonna put you into a spare. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, we are back. We got a fresh new fuel filter. We're ready to go. That was about what, 5 minutes, I'd say. The video is 46 minutes, but we've been here a little over an hour because I pause when there's absolutely nothing to say or we're stopped. If we're moving around, I'm going to record. This way, you can kind of get an idea of how big this place is. All right, so look to the right. On the other side of all those yard dogs, let's see if I could find a way to zoom in here. All of that down there is the containers. I thought he was about to go over there to show you, but that's more warehouses, just like as far as the eye could see almost. And that is going to be a brand new gate, because right now we have two different gates we go through based on what time of day. I think all of that changes when that new warehouse opens up, and we're all really excited about it because after 5:30 we have to go through the south gate. I think.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Southgate, Westgate, yeah.
First world problems. So now we're gonna go take a bath, a truck bath. This is the parking. Again, a better view. Jeez, look how many people are home. All of this is full during the week. It's been so long since I had a weekend off, I wouldn't know how to act. I'd much rather drive through these big cities over the weekend than have to do it during the week on every day, you know? My magnet is tired.
Yes, some brushes are all.
If those brushes start spinning, just stop. It'll stop. You're in first gear? Yeah, this way you don't jerk forward. See, this is the particular bay they normally use for tractor and trailer, but we don't have a trailer, and only the yard dogs go through here with the trailers before they're loaded. So we don't want those blue we don't want that to spin. Yeah, we're good. Now for the rinse, high powered rinse. You don't have a lot of time. You got to get those mirrors. There we go. And that is a wrap. I wish there was a little bit more time they would give us for that. Now we got to drip dry. So when you're going down the highway and you see a Hobby Lobby truck, and you notice, for the most part, we're always clean. That's why, because it's pretty easy. In the wintertime, this place freezes, so they'll close the wash bay. And of course, just driving through Louisiana, coming back here, it looks like you haven't washed in a freaking week. So again, this is all of your lines. You see that's line 86. That's for a particular store, you know, that probably picks up Monday. But then we have a store that's so far away that they need that space. So we have a special spot for 2-day stores, which is like your Framingham, Massachusetts, stuff in Maine, maybe Portland, Oregon, stuff like that. They have to get it out of the way. And I think they call it row 3000 or space 3000. These are all loaded trailers, just waiting for those drivers to come off of home, come here, grab their load, their trailer, and here are your third parties. So like if one of our, like if Jeff and I go on vacation, like Warner, for instance, they'll take over our route. I know that for a fact because I've heard that Warner takes our route when we go on vacation. Now I think this is the section where all of the empties go. Empties or clean up, yeah. These 2 rows for sure clean up. There's a Warner right there. So when we hook up to this trailer, I'm going to hit pause so we can actually do a physical inspection of this just to make sure, because we're going so far away. It's not like we're around the corner. We have to make sure this trailer is just as good as the day it was built, manufactured. All right, let me get out, and I am gonna make sure everything is good when he's backing in. Sounds like the test is passed, and Let's get ourselves connected. Now, let me pause it for now. All right, we are hooked up, and he may turn the lights on. From what I understand, when it comes to Volvos, they want you to turn the lights off, then hook up your pigtail. Well, he checks the paperwork. I'll go ahead and check to make sure that we see 915 when we open up these doors. Yep, 915. We're in good shape. Almost the whole trailer. That is one busy store. Okay, I'm pausing for now. Okay, we are back. This trailer has passed this pre-trip inspection. It's in great shape, but I wanted to show you this. This is here's another warehouse over there. I don't know what that is, but all of these are freshly emptied. I don't think, I really don't know why they have what they're waiting for, but anyway, every once in a while we get lucky and we see a train go through here. It's pretty cool, actually. So, let's get out of here. Let's get on the highway. So, heading to the front gate the south gate to get out. All right, we're about to leave, and I see a container coming in. So we go to Dallas. Most teams, they have a long haul, a short haul, a route that gets them home, and then right there in front of us, a container. We don't have a container because we have such a large route, but that they went to Dallas to pick that container up. They'll bring an empty to the BNF Railroad, BNSF, or Union Pacific sometimes, and then they'll come back with a new container that's full. So so now that he's cleared our path, we'll be taking off shortly. Okay, so the procedure is you get close to, that may have to be another video I'll show you. When I got out earlier to sign out for the paperwork, this allows us to enter this area in this direction. Had I not pre-signed out for the paperwork already, we would have had to taken a left, then come around, get close to the gate, and then stop, go out, get out the truck, go out and sign out. But because we already did that, we can go right up here, cross the railroad track, just take an immediate left. It's not cool to do that, signing out your paperwork if there's a line of trucks of everybody trying to get in. Like there's a third party pulling one of our trailers, which is Warner, looks like, and so they're doing exactly what we did earlier. They're signing out for paperwork for their next load. They're probably giving someone a vacation, or they just could be on their own route. I really don't know how the third-party system operates. See, this is where we would normally stop, right over there, right there by them barrels, and you'd walk to the guard house, sign out for the paperwork. But we already did that, so we're going straight out the gate, and we're gonna stop. I'm gonna get out, open up the doors to confirm that we've had the right trailer, and the guardhouse will put a seal on our trailer, and then we're off. All right, guys, that's it. My email address is the504scott@yahoo.com. If you have any questions, email me with your phone number, and I'll call you back. Subscribe for more.